Welcome to Life as God Intended. I'm Don. Thanks for joining me in another informative and challenging broadcast. As we navigate through this series of Dare to be a Daniel, Dare to Stand Alone, there are four significant points that we will be discussing. God's authority supersedes human authority, respect without compromise, Nebuchadnezzar's lesson in humility, and world persecution as a humbling reminder. We'll be drawing from the life of Daniel in chapters 4 and 5, and we'll be unpacking lessons of God's sovereignty, suffering, and living as vessels of Christ's life. Each episode stands alone, but forms a cohesive journey into living faithfully as a derivative creature deriving our life from Christ. As we discuss standing for Christ, we also touch on the reality of persecution and its impact on Christians worldwide. Stay tuned. Have you ever wondered what it means to render to Caesar what is Caesar's and to God what is God's? Well, today we'll look at Daniel's example of navigating the tension between respecting authority and remaining faithful to God, as well as Nebuchadnezzar's humbling. Imagine with me a majestic tree that provides shelter and subsistence for many, only to be cut down because of its pride. This is the vivid picture we see in Nebuchadnezzar's dream, a warning about pride and the sovereignty of God. There are four main points that I'll be discussing in today's broadcast. Number one, God's authority supersedes human authority. Matthew 22 and verse 21. Jesus states to render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Highlights the need to respect human authority while recognizing that ultimate allegiance belongs to God alone. These verses remind us that God's sovereignty underpins all earthly powers. Earthly governments are subordinate to God's sovereignty. I don't think some of these earthly leaders have got the memo, do you? Consider a parent who sets rules for a household. Just as children recognize their parents' authority, we must recognize that God's authority overarches any earthly system or government. Number two, respect without compromise. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 20. Here Paul teaches that we are bought with a price and that we belong to God. This verse underscores the Christian's responsibility to glorify God in all aspects of life, even under challenging circumstances. Christians can honor governments without betraying their higher allegiance to Christ. For example, Daniel served in Babylon without compromising his faith, showing that godly obedience and civil duty can coexist. Number three, Nebuchadnezzar's lesson in humility. You can read about that in Daniel chapter 4 in verses 19 to 37. Pride goes before a fall. Pride leads to judgment. Acknowledging God leads to restoration. Picture a leader who boasts about their accomplishments, but faces public downfall only to rise again after admitting their need for help, which is really what repentance is. This mirrors Nebuchadnezzar's journey from pride to praise. And number 4, worldwide persecution as a humbling reminder. Across the world today, Christians face severe persecution. It is estimated that over 365 million Christians live in nations with high level of persecution, a stark reminder of the cost of faithfulness to Christ. Reflect on moments when God's sovereignty brought peace amid chaos. How has humility played a role in your spiritual growth? If you are facing difficult persecution in your country or in your town, I invite you to share your story in the comments below so that we can pray and stand in solidarity with you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the next episode. Standing alone in grace means navigating earthly systems with wisdom and faithfulness. Humility allows us to recognize God's hand in our lives. Join us next time as we delve into Belteshazzar's fall and lessons on faithful witness. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give me a thumbs up for the broadcast, and please share these videos with your friends.